This is the North coming to you on a mobile location, which is unknown at this time. The North has a few things on his mind today. The North's list is pretty empty, to be honest with you. There's a few people up there, like the French Fry. You know who you are, John French. Old Whitey number 2, aka the French Fry. Well, French Fry, you better watch it. You better watch it, sucker. Old Whitey originally, the original Old Whitey, Patty K. You'll always be the top of my list. Anyway, the North plays in the Masters League on Thursday nights. Now, the North can't always be fully motivated over in the Masters. I don't know why. It just sometimes the North don't have that motivation for that side. But the North always gives his best. Now, even though the North is a legend, there's many quality players over there. Some better than the North. Still, when the North goes over there to play, the North tries to have the motivation, tries to focus. And the North likes playing new people. People the North has known for a long time, but never have the opportunity to compete against. One said individual the North wanted to play was the little Leprechaun. The North likes the Leprechaun, you know, relatively speaking for a little guy. The North likes him. The North noticed we played his team the last week of the session. So, a couple weeks before the end of the session, the North let it known, but he'd like to play him. Leprechaun said, sure. So, come the last week of the session, the North goes out in the second match. And that little guy, that little tiny guy, the little Leprechaun, ducked the North. Now, Leprechaun is a good player. Better than the North. But he ducked the North. I'm not sure what it is. Is it that he couldn't risk the chance of losing to the North? Would that just be a total epic fail, Mr. Leprechaun? So the North was pissed. The North ended up losing whoever they put on him. The guy played good. Dan, you played good. So, take my hat off to you if I have one on, but I don't. I take my hair off, but ain't much there. Anyway, so S5 sitting there, and a little Leprechaun comes over. And S5 and a Leprechaun are buddies. For whatever reason, you know. The little guy and S5 are buddies. So Leprechaun says to S5, Joe's shooting bad. Joe, did I say Joe? Yeah, I get them guys confused. Said the North was shooting bad. And he said, why? I can't believe North is shooting this bad. And S5 says, well, he's really pissed off, doesn't like the guy he's playing, and blah, blah, blah. And then you ducked him. And what did the little Leprechaun say? Little Leprechaun said, well, I didn't want to beat him 7-0. What a crock of shit. Fear is fear. You know, nah, you're not scared. You're a 7. Even for an Essex 7, you're a good 7. I'll give you credit. But you don't say something like that and let the North hear about it. Little Leprechaun, anytime you want to play a race to 7, master style, why don't we play for $100? I bet you $100, little Leprechaun, $100 that you cannot beat the North 7-0. So, you got a chance, little Leprechaun, to back up that little ass. I will be waiting. I'll have my $100 ready. And you have the option to see what happens. So, or maybe in the future, you shouldn't let your bulldog mouth speak louder than your puppy dog ass. North out.